Bonjour. Hello, good morning from Paris. My name is Saluveer, and I am the head of Next here at the Marché du Film Festival de Cannes. And we're kicking off now the 4th day of the Marché du Film Online. Here at Marché du Film, of course, we have many long-term partners and collaborators. One of the traditions that has been always a very intrinsic part of the Marché has been the presentation of the Nostradamus report. Personally, I think that Nostradamus report really is a sort of a beacon that gives us every year very important, valuable information. What is the state of the industry? What is the health of the industry? And of course, besides that, the Nostradamus predictions have been very pivotal in seeing where our industry is heading. This year, of course, the situation is somewhat different from the usual. And already a few months ago, we started discussing with Johanna, the author of Nostradamus report, and of course the amazing team of the Göteborg Film Festival, what could Nostradamus report do or reflect in this present state of global epidemic. And due to that, we have created today's session, which exactly is focusing on the impact of the coronavirus to the industry. And without further ado, I have a great pleasure to pass on the video and the mic to the author of the Nostradamus report, Johanna Koljonen in Gothenburg. Johanna.
Thank you ever so much, Sten. Welcome to Göteborg and welcome to Stora Teatern, one of the gorgeous venues of the Göteborg Film Festival and the Nordic Film Market. My name is Johanna Koljonen and I am an industry analyst with the festival's Nostradamus Project, which is now in its 7th year. We monitor the future, the near future of the screen industries, and we're looking, just at the 3 to 5 year horizon. So things that have almost already happened by the time we go to print, and our focus is on scripted content. We release an annual report, which is free to download on the Göteborg Film Festival homepage. You can find it there. I will also post a link at the end of the talk. And that is also where we link to recordings of our international seminars, such as this one. The Nostradamus project looks at the near future of the industry in the context of longer lines: global trends, social change, political factor, technological breakthroughs. It has twin purposes: to help busy professionals to stay updated about the rapid changes of the industry, and also to allow us to occasionally lift our gaze and to consider the position of this industry within those longer timelines and the broader cultural context. Our reports and the seminars we host are just as likely to look from the outside in at perhaps things like how the long-term effects of the climate crisis are likely to affect public arts funding, or to look at from the inside out at things like how the stereotypical norms about minorities and women that are perpetuated in our storytelling, how those are harmful to actual humans and also harmful to your bottom line, because alienating the majority of your audience is never a good business decision. And on that very topic, and being very aware of the enormous diversity in this global room online that we are meeting in today, I must address the blinding whiteness of our roster of speakers today. It is not the first time we have had an all-white panel, and infuriatingly, though we work on this all the time, I'm afraid it might not be quite the last. But I hope this is one thing that I would be wrong about, because change in our industry has moved forward very fast in this field. Like many other parts of society, however, we are clearly not moving fast enough. I do want to say this, though. Racism, and in particular the white supremacy that was invented here in Western Europe and weaponized by our forebearers to subjugate the peoples of the world, the internalized legacy of that kind of racism is not the job of some diversity panel to solve. Responsibility for these issues belongs in every room, especially rooms with power, and especially rooms with power that remain all white. All right, and I feel it's been 5 minutes of this session, and I feel we have been very on brand for Nostradamus. We have already mentioned the climate crisis and talked about racism. And that is typical for us because we believe that we all are, that you all are, fully capable of thinking about at least two things at the same time. We can zoom in and discuss very specifically something like changes in exhibition, while also remembering that those changes cannot be separated from the income levels of our audiences. We can speak about making commercial entertainment or enabling the creation of high art, while remembering that the relevance of that work, and ultimately its market potential, is measured in how deeply it connects with the real-world experiences and the deep concerns of the viewers. Our headline today is How to Build a Better New Normal. The session has 3 parts. At the end, I will present this year's Nostradamus report and reveal whether any of our predictions from January about the near future of the industry are still valid. Teaser, they are. Before that, we have an exciting panel of international experts who are all passionate about creating opportunities for creators in film and TV, but also about creating a better landscape for us all. And before that, in fact, right now, I shall sit down in this very room with my first guest of the day.